everyone, I'm back, and it's time for some princess pins. Hey everyone, welcome back to Singer Family Adventures. If you are new here, we'd love it if you liked, subscribed, join our Disney Ohana of viewers. If you're returning, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're back. I have not been filming as much as usual lately because we are preparing to move. So you see, actually the windows are not cleaned, but you see my freshly painted walls and no backdrop, but here's my beautiful fireplace. Is the fireplace in the shot?
No, not all of it.
Some of it?
Yeah, we see like the middle.
Yeah, Joan is in the background.
Wow.
That's my 19-year-old son. So today is celebrating collections, people, and pins. This is the monthly collab that I've organized that's going on every month this year. Probably going to continue it into 22 because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope others involved are also. This is a collab just to show off our pins every month on the 24th with a theme. So every month there's a different theme, and today it is princess pins. So I am going to show you a lot of my princess pins. It is virtually all of them. I've packed some of my pins already, so there are a few packed away, but I kept out the princesses. So we're going to start here. Can you see this? First, we have the first two collections that I ever completed of mystery sets. We have the nesting dolls, and we have these handbags that both of them were mystery bag pins where it came with 5 in a bag. They're still available, they're still out there. And most of these are princesses, obviously not all, because we have, here's Mary Poppins bag. We have a couple villains in the handbags at least, Maleficent and Ursula. We have Minnie. Out of these, most of these are princesses. We've got the 3 fairies from Aurora. And yeah, I've always loved these collections. Can you see this? And I collect princesses.
Can you bring it forward?
Okay, so I collect princesses. I really love this series from last year. I only have a couple of these pins, but what's fun about them is they're actually real pins in there. So this was my cover to I Collect. Let me put that back. I'm not a super princessy person. I've gotten more princessy as I've gotten more into the Disney YouTube world. And I generally say my favorite princesses are Tiana, Moana, and Anna. Out of those 3, I only collect Tiana pins. I also collect Cinderella pins. And I collect them just because of their aesthetic beauty, I gotta say. But as I put all this together, I realized my princess pins are not as huge a collection as I thought. So I will share with you what I have. And it's going to be mostly Tiana and Cinderella. And I will say that for both of them, I have a lot of pins related to their movies that, that I didn't get together here. So anyway, we will start with Tiana. So this is the only one of these crowns from this series I have, but the backer card's so special, you've got to keep the backer card. This was an open edition set last year or the year before. That's quite nice. That I believe is a Loungefly pin. This pin I got on our recent trip to Disney, and somehow it got misplaced when I did the collection haul. This is a Port Orleans pin. It's just open edition. Can you see it there? I think it's so beautiful. So there's that. I have a couple Tiana and Naveen pins. I actually have the Tiana and Naveen of this set. I haven't completed this puzzle. That's her parents, so really not a princesses, but you know. I do like this set very much. So, Hidden Mickey. This is the recent mystery boxes. This is another Port Orleans 2020 pin. I think it's just lovely. This I showed you guys in another video, and I still just, this is still like currently probably my very favorite pin. This Artland gorgeous, gorgeous Tiana pin. I am craving more Artland pins now. I'd love to get the Cinderella that was in this series. It is gone and hard to find. This one was a series from 2019 when it was the 20th anniversary, and it's a spinner pin, so you've got them as frogs and you've got them as people. It does bum me out, I've got to be honest, that Disney finally brought us a black princess and she's a green frog for most of her movie, but I've complained about that before. I will let that go. Here is the rest of my Tiana pins. This is a Hong Kong Tiana pin that is actually stained glass, very pretty. That is my coffee maker telling me I've been awake for 2 hours. This is a Loungefly pin, Loungefly lenticular pin. This was a mystery box set. This I believe Jody and Laura gave me. I love this pin. It's great. Limited edition pin. These were from Hong Kong, or was it Shanghai? I buy from the same seller for both, and I forget. But this set that's quite cool. And this is a Box Lunch newer Loungefly pin, and it's one of the ones where you can just see Loungefly kind of upping their game a certain amount. So, as the folks at Marcy Mouse's live sale say, it's schwang schwang because it moves. They're dancing. Okay, so we're just going to give you another little view of the pins here. Tiana. More Tiana. Beautiful. Okay, Cinderella page 1. I really felt like I had more Cinderella pins, but I can't find them, so there you go. This is from that snowman set. This is open edition. This one is a bit older. It's got the sand back, and I think it says 2000 on it. Limited edition. I think this says limited edition of 20,000, which I think is so funny. Jonah, double check that I'm counting my zeros correctly. Because yeah. I've never seen them talk about a pin as limited edition 20,000.
We didn't get a great up-close view of it unless you were just handing it to me.
I've never seen them talk about limited edition 20,000. It's virtually not very limited. The biggest limited edition I've seen is 6,000 usually. These were open edition pins, the tassel pins. I just really like them. And this was from the couple set. This pin, I do believe, is a scrapper, but I don't care, I like it. It's a mystery pin. I think I got it off a board at on a cruise. Look how brown her hair is.
It's like this. Try again.
You see this one? Look how brown her hair is. I actually think it's a scrapper because it's colored wrong, but it's kind of funny. I like it. So this one, I believe, is an Acme pin. It may be my only Acme pin. No, is it an auctions pin? What's it say on the back? This one is a fantasy pin.
Auction.
Auction?
Uh-huh.
This is a Disney auction pin, my only one. I think it's quite beautiful. So This here I got very recently on a live sale. It is a cast exclusive, limited edition of 1,000. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The glitter in there is fabulous. These two pins both were from Cinderella's 70th celebration. Oh drat, I have one more. I have the Cinderella Bubble Pin. This one is cool because it folds and unfolds, see? So there's Cindy putting on the magic slipper. This one is cool because you've got the evil stepmother and she moves back and forth. And I can't do it while it's on the board, but behind the door, you have Cinderella.
Okay, hold on.
Behind the door you have Cinderella, and this is limited edition of 4,000. And I really like that one. That one was a pass holder exclusive, which I am not a pass holder yet. Haha. So there are those Cindy pins. And that is virtually it. I'm going to show you a couple more Cindy pins at the very end. I thought I had way more Cindy pins than I do. I have a lot of pins related to her movie, but not of her, is the funny thing. And so I want to show you these other random princess pins, and then I'm going to show you two other special Cinderella pins. So on the random pins, we have a few Snow White. When I was a girl, Snow White was my favorite princess. I love, love, love the Skyliner. If I could have gone back in time, I would have completed this whole set. This is a Paris pin, which is why I kept the backer. This is from that same mystery set. This is a very pretty pin, and it was from a set of princesses. That's the only one I have, though. It's an older set. Jonah actually has quite a few Elsa pins. I love the aesthetic of Anna and Elsa, and I love Anna as a princess, and her whole, like, do the next right thing attitude is just wonderful. I've said this before, but if you watch both Frozen movies, Anna saves the day in both movies, and she's not the magical one. So she's just a brave, spunky girl, and I love her. Speaking of brave, spunky girls, there is Merida from Brave, of course. And then these are a few bell pins. I don't collect bell. This might actually go into my next pin sale, this one. It is from that same Asian park set. And here I have the pair of Moana and Hey Hey. I do love me some Moana. So here's this pin. Can you see it? Should I pull it off?
Yeah.
This Christmas pin from last year from the Polynesian Resort. These are very awkward but very beautiful pins. And I have just a couple Pocahontases. This I pulled off my trader board. I'm not a Pocahontas person. It is an LE. I mean, I loved her when I was a kid, before her movie ever came out. Another princess that we absolutely love the aesthetic of in our house is Rapunzel. Jonah has some Rapunzel pins, I believe. And then just some Loungefly Auroras, some open edition Rapunzel. We got a Jasmine for good measure. And now I will end with a little more Cindy. So there's many channels this month in our series, and I can tell you that they're all going to have some great pins. This is a Loungefly limited edition of 600. I really like these boxed Loungefly pins that they're making now. I just think they're really cool. I think this one was an Amazon exclusive. I bought this off of Amazon, which is just kind of weird to think about. But look, it's her wardrobe. They've got magnets on the door. You open them, if you can, if you're not awkward. And there's her pink dress. And I personally love her pink dress more than her blue dress. That's just always been my thing. I love how the mice make her a dress. So there's that. And then the thing that got me started on Cinderella Pins was the 70th anniversary, and it was this set of pins. I completed the set. I put it in this shadow box.
That's one.
What?
Hold it like this because reflection. You're good.
I completed this set of pins and I put it in the shadow box, and it's going to be displayed in my new Disney corner when we get to our new house. And I just absolutely love it. I think it is aesthetically so gorgeous, and that's what got me going on Cinderella Pins. So that is everything for today. Please go watch the other channels. They're listed below. You know, various people have various collections that are going to sort of blow your mind. I'm quite sure of it. I know Mary from the Siskateers has a much more extensive Cinderella collection than I do. I'm excited to see her stuff. I know there's a number of people with great Pocahontas collections. There's a number of people with fantastic Aurora collections, etc., etc. So go check everyone out, and thank you for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful June day. Please think about subscribing, liking, and commenting. See y'all real soon.